Hey, hello. Thanks for taking 5 with me, Wolf Gorlick, Famous Riffing on IT and IT security. Today, looking at the human element when planning out security. What do they want, right? What do the users want? Do they want to be left alone, or do they want to be hands-on? Do they want things to be easy and effortless, or do they want to feel the process they're going through, right? Do they want things to be quick, or do they want it to take time? Surveys are starting to show that the answer is much more nuanced than our typical gospel and security would lead to believe, right? Get out of the way, users, make it quick, make it frictionless. Sounds great. However, when you start to look at some of the data, that's not what happens. I was reading a survey on MFA, for example, where the end users actually rated higher the security controls that took a little bit more effort. Speed was not related to usability, and usability was not related to satisfaction with the security control. Interesting result. So the tip for you is this. Make sure you're thinking about some of the cognitive biases when you're standing up your security controls. And we talked about like the IKEA effect before, right? The IKEA effect is when people are interested and engaged and help build something, they view it higher. Like when they build their IKEA furniture, they think it's better than it was because they spent time to build it. This plays out in a security program when you engage people early on to help design controls. Especially important in a DevOps world, right? Hey, come on, bring in developers. Let's talk about what we can do to secure the code. Much like building IKEA furniture, they're going to be a little more positive about the result. We have not talked about effort justification, but it's similar in concept. When you go ahead and do something, the more effort you put in, especially if the effort is just a little bit uncomfortable, the more you work to justify how great it is. So for example, when I was working on my SIM program, and I was doing all the tuning and building collections and writing regex parsers and writing reports and everything, I did not necessarily like it. I didn't like it. It was a lot of work. It was painful. I liked the result, but it was not happy with the actual effort. On the flip side though, I was very proud of the result of that thing. And I'll tell you to this day that commercial SIMs cannot do the stuff that we built, I'm sure. Because it took a little bit of pain, I liked it more, effort justification. Think about these types of psychological aspects because it's not necessarily going to give us the same results if we abstract security out of the way from the users. If we make it completely invisible. We need to be in the mix enough so that people have the sense of security along with actually being secure, right? It's those two things that Bruce Schneier once pointed out. There's the feeling of security and the reality of security. Well, the feeling of security is based on how people feel, and how people feel is based on cognitive biases. And cognitive biases are all over the place. So it's important we think about thinking, and we think about thinking in regards to building security programs. Do you have an example of the IKEA effect or effort justification? Comments, social media, hit me up.